I have a bit of a mystery to share. If you own or moderate a Discord server, you might have seen these random accounts join your server on the same day. And each one of these accounts are also made on March 25th. But the thing that really sets them apart are these about me's that have quotes in them. The pessimist sees difficulty in every opportunity. The optimist sees opportunity in every difficulty by Winston Churchill. And the rest of them just have, the same bland and bleak quotes. So this raised two questions in my mind. How are these bots made, and what do these bots do? Now let me start off by saying everything about these accounts being generated is against Discord's terms of service, and the way that they're generated is using something called token generators that basically automate the process of opening up Discord and making an account. Now it should be pretty obvious, but please don't use these, and a good example is this one here I found on GitHub. This person has a little bit of a temper tantrum. Since y'all care so much about skidding, when I offered a free program that worked, the main part of this code was made by redacted the name, the solver was made by redacted the name, and I fixed the code and added my branding to it. And they also added a token logger that would steal your Discord account that only worked for a couple of days though. So very good idea not to use these, obviously. Now these could be known as Discord account generators or creators, but they're also known as token generators. And the reason why they're token generators is because when you generate these accounts, someone isn't manually going into each account and doing all these things. Instead, they utilize your token to do stuff on Discord. And instead of taking my word for it, let's have a live demonstration. So I'm on an alt account and I want to send a message to no text to speech. Now, when I send this message, I have an event here in my network tab. So I'm going to stop recording and just move this over a little bit, and we have messages here. When I click on this, we have this request header and all this stuff. This is basically what's happening when you send a message. But one fun thing we can do is that we can replicate that event by using something like Insomnia that allows us to send post requests to Discord's API. Very fancy language, but basically instead of typing out the message, what I can do is I can just send a message with a little bit of content, Fortnite Burger, and when I click send, I have an unauthorized thing. And the reason why this is unauthorized is because I haven't added an authorization token, your Discord token. Now, when I put in that account token and I try clicking send again, as you can see, I sent the message Fortnite Burger. Now, I'm not going to go any deeper than that because this is just very fundamental information that we'll need to know for the rest of the video. Yay, who doesn't love forced learning? So we know how the accounts are made, and we know that you can control Discord accounts just using a little bit of coding and maybe an app that you made yourself. So let's look back at the profiles. What's with these quotes, right? The reason why these accounts have quotes is just so that they're more believable. It doesn't look like an obvious alt account, and it just flies under the radar undetected. Now, of course, some of you that have been paying attention to my learning lessons might have the question of how do they get these quotes? Like, how do they automatically add them to the Discord account? Well, it's a lot simpler than you think. All you need to do is just send another one of those requests, and now I have a completely random quote. You can't blame gravity for falling in love. Wow, Albert Einstein's such a romantic. So the people that are behind these accounts, all they're doing is just generating a random quote and then using this information and using Discord's API again, just as if they're sending a message, but this time they're just sending a little message to Discord saying, change my about me to whatever quote I give it. Now, one final thing that these accounts do to just seem even more realistic, when you join a Discord server, it has that little onboarding menu with all the things that you can select. These bots select every single option. Now, of course, this is to make the accounts look more believable, but there's also another reason why these accounts do this, and I'll tell you why a little bit later. So I think it's time to answer the big question. What are these bots doing on my server? Now, usually when I get a message from someone saying, help, all these random Discord accounts are joining my server, I usually assume that it's just someone trying to DM advertise something. Or if you're really lucky, it'll be a nice, beautiful scam that you get to send to me. But here's the thing. These accounts here didn't send any scams to anyone. So I did a little bit of asking around, and someone had the theory that they could be some Discord bot that people are selling on forums that basically look like real members. They're activity bots, and they're used on NFT Discords and more. And of course, they use this for NFT projects to make their project look more popular. But for this specific case, these accounts didn't send any messages. Also, if you want me to dive into these NFT activity bots and just see how whack they are, let me know in the comments. I was starting to run out of ideas, and my last two brain cells were smashing against each other, creating sparks. And in fact, I was so stumped that the messages that we're looking at here is from a forum post that I made, basically asking people, what is the whole point of this? And of course, there were some crazy conspiracy theories that came out. One of them was that maybe they saved your messages to try and spy on you, and someone said maybe it would train AI. But then It finally clicked in my brain. They aren't saving messages. Instead, they're actually reading them. And what type of message are they trying to read? It's obvious. Discord gift links. When you send a Discord gift link, these bots will automatically read your message, and they will use this gift link and redeem it on another Discord account. And this is called a Nitro Sniper or Nitro Sniping. Please do not try to use a Nitro Sniper. Even if you're broke, please don't, because here's the thing. I've seen a lot of Discord Nitro Snipers, and I've seen some that are actually malware that steal all your passwords, ones that steal your Discord account, and ones that work, but when they snipe that Nitro, they don't send it to your account, they actually send it to the developers or whoever is branding the bot and trying to give it to you. And if it's not obvious, it's also against the terms of service, but I doubt that would stop anyone. So the way to truly stop these bots from stealing Discord Nitro is extremely simple. If you own a Discord server, all you need to do is you first need to go to your server, go to your server settings, and this varies depending on what version your server's on. I don't really know how to explain it, but you might need to click on safety setup, then click on auto mod, or in some servers, if you go to your server settings, it might just be an auto mod on the left here. Thank you, Discord, for making it impossible to tell people where to go. But what we want to do is we want to go into auto mod and we need to block custom words. And what we're going to do is we are going to enter in the little stars, so Shift 8, the asterisk, then type in discord.gift and then do another star. And basically what this will do is that if anyone sends a discord.gift link, it will block it from being sent, because the way that Discord's auto mod works is that it prevents a message from being sent in the first place, which means that these bots won't be able to snipe Discord Nitro. But the tech tips aren't over, baby. What you want to do is you actually want to click on send alert, and you want to send this to a moderator only channel. But why would you want to send an alert to a moderator only channel? Well, of course, the tech tips here just keep on coming, because when someone sends a message with a Discord gift link, your staff can battle over who gets that gift link and redeems the free Nitro. Because if someone's going to be stupid enough to send a Discord gift link in a public Discord server, instead of having those scummy little Nitro Snipers get it, why don't the people that run the server, the staff, get the opportunity of possibly redeeming the Nitro? Has this happened? Yes. How many times? About 5 times. Now, one final way that you can deal with these bots is to get rid of them by purging them off your server. First off, remember how I said that they like to click on every single option in your onboarding menu when you first join the Discord server and it shows all those options? The reason why is because people have no idea how to use Discord's purge system. I swear. I mean, I just figured out how to use it maybe a couple weeks ago. But the way that it works is that if someone is offline for more than either 7 or 30 days, then they will be kicked from the server. But the thing is that if these bots keep on selecting a whole bunch of roles, they actually won't be included in this basic purge. So what you need to do is you need to click on also include members with these roles and click on any of those roles that people can give themselves, either using the little onboarding thing or using reaction roles. So let's say these roles were your video notifications ping role and your announcements ping role. Once you have all those selected and you click on prune, it should click any of these bots that have all these roles associated with them. However, in a lot of cases, these bots will be on do not disturb permanently, which means they're not getting pruned. They are staying in your server. So that's why it is always 100% effective to set up this auto mod thing. And I mean, it just makes sense, right? Instead of giving the Nitro to people that are sniping it, you could just send an alert to yourself and then you get free Nitro. Anyways, that is the end of my little investigation. Hopefully I made your brain a little bit bigger and taught you the best way to get free Discord Nitro from your server members. It's that easy. Just set up auto mod. Anyways, that's all I got. Bye bye. I love you. Mwah!